Well, hello everyone. Grinding out some money, hopefully. I'll tell you what, it is hard. I haven't used the, what do you call it, the subsidy sign, and I haven't given into the temptation to use the multi-pay cheat. So, and it's on normal economy. Trouble is, you don't actually have really much land at the start, which is fine. And so pretty reliant on contracts at the moment. Which is also fine. I'm not complaining, it's just I wanted to get cows going and stuff. I was tempted to cheat some cows in, but I think I'm just going to go with it for now. Hey Charles, welcome. How are you doing? So we got this contract going here, then we got a seeding one going over here. It's going to take ages with a 3-metre seeder. Both of them are worth quite good money, 5,000 and 8,000 respectively. After 10 sprays, 57 set up ready to go for 7,000. I've upgraded one tractor to, it came up on the second-hand market. It wasn't the plan, but it just seemed like too good a deal to get 240 horsepower for sort of half price. But I do regret it, I have to say. This tractor seems to need repairing quite quickly. I wish I'd just got the old case, what's it called, this one. Hey John, welcome along. How you doing? Hey farming company. So the old 7,200 Pro Series case was always a good one in 19 to start, because it's so cheap for its horsepower. It's a really good deal. I might even go for it next anyway, but at the moment I haven't got a planter, I haven't got a corn header, and I do not have a roller. I'm thinking of getting a roller to roll the rocks in from when I plough. So they're the next 3 items. John Brock, long time man, how you doing? I saw one of your go-kart videos the other, must have been a couple of weeks ago I think now. Yeah, it looked like fun, man. So this tractor's quite good value though. It was half price, hence the engine hours are so high. I just really needed the horsepower so I could get a bigger plough. It's taking ages for the ploughing contracts, but it's not powerful enough for the 4.5. I think it's a 4.5 metre plough I've got. Yeah, I've got a 3.5 metre plough, and it probably won't do the 5 metre plough, so I need to get that case, and even that's going to be 20 horsepower short. I'm hoping it will do it. Then I'll be happy to start saving for cow pen. I'll be set up to do contracts much more efficiently than I am at the moment. So this is the yard. So I try not to use this tractor unless I need the horsepower, but actually for the fertilising contracts it is quite fast, so, and they don't take long anyway with a 42 metre spread, so that's fine. What else have I done? I've changed the cultivator. I realised that the cultivator I was using was a deep one. Oh, and I bought one of these. They're quite cheap for getting rid of weeds. So I realised that if you use a normal cultivator, it pulls stones up from under the ground. But if you use a higher up one or a disc harrow, it doesn't. So I got one of those, really with my fields in mind, but it is a lot faster. It was 30 grand, I think this was. So when I sold the other one, I only had to find about 10. So that makes the cultivating contracts a lot faster because it does 11 miles an hour. So really, I'm just gearing up for contracts, because being on seasons, there's not really much to do when you've only got 3 fields anyway. So that's the way I'm going, just hammering the seasons. Any contract that's worth 2,000 or more, I'm doing, and there's quite a few of them. Hey Ronnie, welcome. How are you? So I heard people talking about a PS4 update, but I never got it, unless over here in Europe we already had it, which is why there was loads of chat about PS4's not working, and I always thought mine was working fine. Maybe I already had it and I didn't realise. Yeah, not bad. Thanks. Got my central heating fixed today, which is quite nice. I was sort of putting a fan heater on and shutting all the doors for the last 3 weeks, but I thought I was going to be in for a new boiler, but actually it turned out just to be a pump. So yeah, bargain. Cost about 150 quid or something when I was expecting to somehow find the money for a new boiler, so massive difference. I might actually get a PS5 in celebration. We will see. The trouble is, I don't know my login details, so if I get a PS5, I don't think I'll be able to keep this account going. I'll have to set up a new one. I can't even remember which. It was 8 years ago I got this PlayStation. It's an email address I've never used since. I don't even know what it is, and I've forgotten the password. It's just funny that Sony won't let me change anything, but they still take my money. But there again, that's not a surprise, is it? Well, this guy's going to go till he runs out of seed. It's these spraying ones that are going to be quicker. Good money in these. Oh, and the other thing I've been doing is I turn on my bread production. Where is the production? So I turned on the bread production. It had 24,000 litres of flour that I made the end of last summer. But I didn't turn it on till November, when the price of bread got higher. And it's still going now. And we're in April. So I think if you were to fill it up, it would just go all year. And it makes about, it's not brilliant, but it covers the bank interest, and it makes between 3 and 4 and a bit thousand a day, which I suppose over a year it covers all your, you know, like your bank interest, or I've got 500,000 overdraft, which is all it will give me. Won't give me any more. So that, yeah, it's actually quite good. So I know that if I put like 40,000 litres of grain in the future, that's the bank overdraft covered for the whole year. So I've been watching CLP a bit, I have to say. God, he puts the work in, doesn't he? He probably does six hours a day at the moment on FS22, trying to get all his how-to videos out and stuff. Brilliant. I mean, I used to stream for longer than that every day, but it's not the same. I didn't really have to think about that. I just went in and played. He's actually planning and stuff, and he's learning, right? You know, he's learning learning the game at the same time, so it'll stand him in good stead when he does his playthroughs. Sammy Duckworth, hello, welcome. How are you? Long time. So, on the contract page, we're 65% of the way through this one. I'm not going to be doing a baling contract. There was a cheap baler in the second-hand market, actually. But I'm going to lay off that. I really want to get one more field and a cow pen. I think I'm just going to have to get the cheap cow pasture to start with. We'll see. Unless suddenly the bank lends me some more money. I haven't worked out how the bank works in this version. It seems to have just stopped at 500,000. But maybe when I buy another field I can borrow against it. I don't know. Yeah, no, I got that. I got that, Will. Sammy. Yeah. I didn't know whether I should say Will, that was all. Anyway, I hope you're well. So we'll see what the next contract, if there's anything worth having. 1500, spray 37. Might do that. I'm going to leave. In fact, we'll probably go to bed actually and see if we get better ones in the morning after these three. So the money's going up very slowly. I've got 30 grand. The next purchase is 65 in an ideal world, which is going to be, I will show you. What I really want is that planter. Now that cedar at 67,000. I don't think I'm going to get there, so I'll have to settle for this one, which is the same size as the other one, but it's a direct drill, and it's a shame, but we might get to this one. I don't know. This one is 6 meters, so that's why I'm really holding out for it. Or I could split the difference and get a 4 meter one. At least that would be a step up. But the depreciation's quite heavy in this game. Much heavier than FS19. If you buy something and sell it, you lose a lot more money. I haven't tried leasing yet, but I bet that's not particularly helpful. Well, it's cross. You can still come in, Will. It's cross-play, Sammy. You can come in on cross-play. Probably better if you host with the age of my bloody machine, though. Because most of the loading goes on the host. But with cross-play, I think, yeah, Xbox, anyone can play, even PCs can come in the same game. On FS Club yesterday, he had people on PC and on Xbox in his stream. It seems to be going all right. Oh, I think we're going to have to do some manual labour here. Yeah, 95, I've got to find out which bits of this field are missed. Probably down that end. Now where's it going? That is not me. Oh my god. I am not driving that. So the workers have still got a sense of humour. Yeah, no mods at the minute, Will. Well, it's about 4. I haven't even got them all. And if on PlayStation, even though we've paid for it, we haven't got the saddleback thing yet. I think that's Sony's fault more than Giant's, though. So, what made you go Xbox, Will? Just out of interest. Fed up with waiting. No, we're not on field. We're not on that one, are we? We're up here somewhere. Oh, it must be done. There's only a little bit, look. $99. Contract finished. Let's take the money. And then we'll send it off to field 57. Let's see if it can get there on its own. So we're here, we want to go, actually I'm going to turn it around quickly. I'm going to be heading south. And we want to go to field 57. So we click on that, hit triangle and find field 57. There it is. We'll come down this road here. Let's just stop there, pointing that way. And hopefully, this is where the old PS4 struggles a bit. It has a bit of a freeze up, especially on these long routes, but it does do it. I mean, this is an 8-year-old machine. This one. So it's not. If you had an 8-year-old PC, I doubt it would even run FS22. Still frozen though. Yeah. Well, they're pretty much the same anyway, from what I gather. Okay, it's on the move. Now where's it going? Oh, it can't make its mind up, look. Ah, it's going okay. Let's check on the cedar. So I've got 38,000. What's that one worth? If I was to sell that one, 18. So that's 38, 48, 58. I need about 7,000 more to get to the target of 65. 6 meter wide. Direct drill. How many horsepower does that need before I get too excited? Oh, 300. Oh. Oh dear. We might not be able to have that then. That's a bugger. Well, I could get this one, which would be a metre wider. It'd step up in the right direction. check the second-hand shop. Oh, I wish I could had a need for that. Yeah, I don't have a 300 horsepower tractor. I've got 240. I don't think 240 is going to cut it. There was a Vanderstack. I think it's just more expensive, which is why. Like, that only needs 210. But it's over 100,000. Look. Oh, in an ideal world, that's what I'm aspiring to at the minute. It's not like the old days where I used to just go all the way to the right and that was it. On my farms that made loads of money. It's nice sussing out a new game though. And it's nice that you've got people like CLP and stuff around to just point you in the right direction, really. I mean, I'm sure everyone gets there in the end anyway, but it is worth watching CLP's video on groundworks. Quite long-winded, but it does tell you things in the game that you might not have realised were there, shall we say. So the sprayer hopefully is getting close to its destination. Oh, where's he going now? Oh. Oh, he's made it. Good man. Field 57, here it is. So how you doing, farming company? Have you got FS22 yet? I think a little headland is needed down this end then. Might as well do that now. Being a contract, I don't think it's going to matter if I miss that tiny bit at the end there. It might actually be getting it. took me ages to work out how to get hold of the train. You have to actually rent the train if you want to use it. I kept jumping in front of it, trying to get on it, and so when you're in the tractor farming company, don't try and do it from there. Always get out and then do it from here. Do it from that one with the steering wheel. Then click on the vehicle from here and then give it its instructions, yeah? And then go give job or whatever, yeah? But don't do it like by hitting the circle button, it doesn't work. Oh, it's going to run out and the shop's miles away. Oh, actually the shop isn't too far away from here. I think that's the line station there. I know that's near to the shop. Where are we on the map? Oh right, that's not too bad then. Yeah, I haven't got front loader yet. Maybe that's one thing I could do with some of this newfound wealth. I've got a front loader attacher on one of my tractors. Could get one of those, and the thing that picks up the big bags, the hook. But as the shop's close by, for now I'm just going to drive over there and fill up. And I'm going to stop that there, do it now, that way I know if I start off here, the worker will behave itself. I don't own this field, so I can drive across it. I have got crop destruction on, so there's some really nasty tyre tracks across one of my fields, or I forgot. I did curse. One of my 3 fields, in fact 2 out of the 3 fields have got some form of tyre tracks on them. And I can't even blame it on Donkey. Hey Yardy, welcome, how are you Yardy? Oh my god, it's getting dark. I'm going to have to pick the slow time down. And the other thing, the time, you have to be out of a vehicle. In fact, it's not working now because I've got... That's because I've got worker running or something. I'll try again. Yeah. You've got to be out of the vehicle. So farming company, you've got to have the vehicle in quite a nice place to start off, otherwise it will probably turn around and drive into a tree or something. Make sure traffic's off. Then you don't have to, I don't even think you have to be out of the vehicle, I just like it. Then go to the steering wheel, click on your vehicle, and in this case I'm using triangle set destination. Click where you want it to go, and you can spin it round so it's pointing whatever direction. And that's it. It's now driving down there on its own, look. Well, maybe it's going to take the road. But it is en route, anyway. And there are collectibles. If you're skint, just look around the houses and stuff, and there's funny little collectibles you can pick up. I've got a few of them. Apparently when you get them all, you get, or every set of 10 that you get, apparently you get 100,000 cash. Which I could do with now. But I've got, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 so far. The worker's quite handy for karting if you're playing on your own. And it's quite good at delivering stuff to certain sell points. If it's not a grating, it doesn't seem to like it. But if it's like a proper, like a silo grating, it seems fine. Goldcrest Valley, you have to use the train to get to. If anyone's tried to send a worker there and wondered why it won't. So what other contracts have we got? I aim to do the grapes, Yardy, but I'm skint at the minute. I mean, I could cheat money in and get cows and grapes and stuff all going, but I don't know. I want to see if I can do it, you know, or how long it takes. Right, we've got sowing, spraying. All right, we can go to bed and catch up with those in the morning, I think. Oh, right, Yardy. Tattoo, hey? I like the way you just tell it what time you want to wake up as well. I think my production facilities run out. I've got a little bit of wheat left, so I'll send that up to the grain mill, and I'll get the worker to take it up there and hopefully come back on its own. In the meanwhile, actually, we better check the contracts first, because they don't wait for long. $1,500 spraying. Oh, we've got 5,000 fertilising field 33. We'll take that. Field 33. Let's go to field 33. I think I know where that one is. It's up this way. I can get through the garage. It's a shame the spread is so wide. I mean, it's good, but at the same time it's bad. You do waste a lot. I keep forgetting that, and when you turn it down to a narrower width, it still seems to squirt just as wide, at least visually. So it's really hard to judge. Ah, the Canadian Saskian. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm sure loads of people will stay on FS19. To be honest, um, I think 19. By the end of it, 19, and it's probably not finished with yet. It was a fantastic game. .42 metre spread. Check on the other contracts. Well, the spraying's going well. The seeding's going to take ages. The sowing. My 3 metre sower. And the fertiliser won't take long with 42 metres of spread. I won't be doing the baling ones. I'm happy to cultivate though. And we got some good money to be made out of fertilising as well. Oh, we got a ploughing one as well. Might do that one over the night. Leave the worker going overnight with that one. And another spraying one that's 1500. Plenty of contracts then today. You want to see the BGA? Yeah, sure. It's quite nice actually on this map. I haven't used it. Prices aren't as good as they were in FS 19. Well, not on this map anyway. Is that the BGA? Yeah. Nice tanks. Nice shed that you can set up your farm here. That's a massive shed. Look, the silage bunkers are of a good size. Look, massive. Oh, there's a spanner here. Oh, you got to buy it. Blimey. You probably don't have to buy it to sell stuff to it though. You probably just have to buy it if you want to sell the stuff that comes out of it. I bet you can still sell stuff to it. It's just like the other production stuff. So I don't know how you get stuff in there. Do you have to put it right up there to get it in? Like I say, I haven't used it yet. Nothing a couple of belts won't sort out anyway. But these silage clamps are useful because they're quite expensive, stuff like silage clamps in this game at the moment. Oh, is he finished? Can we take the money? Oh, sorry, Canadian Sasquatch, and that Nightbot is a bit of a nightmare sometimes. So we'll take the money for that one, and we'll go for the next highest. Field 11, and we'll send this down there. Or up there. I'm just going to put that there, pop out. Click on it, set destination. I think 11's, there it is. We'll just tell it to go in the middle. Hopefully it'll work it out. That's quite a tricky one for it, that is. It's basically got to go round. It might not be able to do it. Yeah, it's struggling with that one. Had this happen earlier. Come on. I think we've had a PS4 freeze up. No, it's going. No, it's not. It doesn't like it, that's why. Oh no, look at this. It's going. Well, I dare what? It's just going to get in a rut now. Well, we can sit inside as an idle passenger and see what it gets up to. There's a tree in there. Where's it going? Brave. I do like the way that it will take a shortcut through trees or across roads and stuff. I did have it working the other day with a truck, and the worker was driving at 51 miles an hour. I was quite pleased to see. Yeah, 3 contracts at the same time. Anyway, if you're stuck on anything else, Farming Company, I probably don't know the answer yet, but I have played for, I think, 11 hours on this map, so I'm probably a bit ahead of you anyway. There's a couple of things I think they should have done, like put that camera collision mod in as standard. Yardy, I think it's great. I think the PS4 is definitely really almost struggling with it. I need to get a PS5. And also there's less slots on a PS4. Which is a shame, but I get it though. It's not. I'd rather have the game with less slots than not have it. Oh, it's crashed. Proper drive through the countryside, this one. I'm going to hop off here and catch up with it. This is the sort of place where those collectibles I was on about would be, under bridges and stuff. in fact, I think I've already got them from here. Thinking about it, there was a baby cedar in there or something. So this is where the grain gets dropped off. I own this mill here. 80 grand, really silly thing to buy at the beginning. That's why I'm so broke now. I bought that for something like 80, and I bought the bakery for the same. And we're here. Cool. The water's really good on this version. Might have a quick look in the river. They've got to be somewhere, these things. Oh, there's another bridge here. There's one. Haha. I can't get it. Oh, there we go. 7 more sheep to be found. But I got 1,000 for that. So where the workers driving on the roads really helps is if you're like running a combine or something, and you can send it off to unload either to your own silo on your farm or a sell point, and you can tell it to come back to the field. And that is actually really nice. So technically you could run 2, I suppose, have one on the field and one doing that. Hey, Funny Bone, welcome along. You got a good memory, Funny Bone. I might try and make it a bit thinner. Work width. Let's make it 30. Don't know if that's gone thinner or not. It looks just as wide to me. Yeah, it's pretty good. I haven't pushed it though. It's still early game, so I haven't got loads of vehicles. I'm nowhere near the slot limit. It does struggle every now and then when you tell workers to go and unload and stuff, but they do it, and it only pauses for like a minute or so every now and then. Right, we finished that contract. We'll take the money. And we'll look for another one. The next highest value one is that one on field 72. We'll take that. How much fertiliser we got in here? Plenty. So we'll send this down to field 72. I think those fields over there that aren't marked, but they're ploughed, I think that's a sort of hint as to where they want you to put grapes. Looking at that. So I might see if I can do that in the future. If I stay on this map. If Alien Jim comes out of a map tomorrow, of course I'll be on that. So, but anyway. What field number was I going to? Oh, I didn't get that one. This is what happens, see, the contracts are here, but they're already done. The AI's done them already, that's why they're disappearing. Oh, we've got field 36 to do, let's go there. And we'll drive it, let it drive there. So click on it, set destination to field 36, which I thought was here. Huh. There's 36 down there. So I'm going to come down that road across there. I'm just going to tell it to go there. And we'll see what happens. Struggling to work it out. This is the thing, I think with... no, the draw distance isn't better, as in the high detail anyway. Like if you're in a field and you're distance away from your... Well, look, you can watch that drive away. It's not bad. But that's quite a long way away and it's not disappeared. In fact, that's quite impressive. You can't, it's, the one thing I don't like is you can't seem to zoom out enough when you're trying to place a large object. Not that I've done much of that yet, but A Farming Company, cheers for popping in, man. Hey, Funny Bone, I'm pretty good, thanks. Got the central heating fixed now, so I'm sitting here in a t-shirt now. Oh, he doesn't know where to go. And we'll check on the other tracks as well. This is, I'm pretty confident this will get there. I'm not going to babysit it. It will cut across the motorway. I've turned traffic off though, because if you're sending workers all over the map, they do quite often have a collision with the traffic. They're fine on a straight road with the traffic, but it's when they cross the roads and stuff, the traffic just drives into them. Which is weird, because when they're actually as a worker in a field, the traffic stops miles away. Oh, we're going to go through this hedge, I think, here. Tempted, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to get there fine. So I bet there's loads of collectibles amongst these houses. Used to hang a left here. Oh, and it was going right. Okay, didn't quite manage that one. So it's not infallible. As you can see, nor am I. Oh, have I got field 36? Have I gone to the wrong field? No, field 36. Fertilise, yeah. Well, I know I don't own it. I've had some trouble with one other field actually, right next to my farm. It wouldn't let me plough it. Maybe the contract's already been done in between me getting it and... Let's have a look at the composition of the field. Oh, it should take another stage of fertiliser. I think we'll just cancel that one then. I don't understand why, but anyway, I'm not going to waste too much time over it. We got another one. Well, they're not really very big. Do a cultivating one. They're no good either. I think I'm happy with what I've got going. I'm going to take this one back to base. I did plough this whole field with a 3-metre plough, this one. I've got about 20 grand for it, and I reckon it used about 15 grand in workers' fees. I think what's happened with that field is the AI's fertilised it with dry fertiliser. If I went back there with a different sort of fertiliser, it would probably be okay. Must remember I've got crop destruction on. Right, we were going to take some wheat, weren't we? Create job. we want it to deliver to grain mill. Hang on, we want it to deliver to the grain mill, not load and deliver. And that will do. If you put it on looping like that, it should come back, you see. Right, that should go and unload up there and come back. Yeah. Check on these other two. The sprayer should have finished. Yeah, I was thinking that's taken a while. And spraying 80% done, so where's it missed? It's really hard to tell looking as well. I think we'll have to look on the map. Can't remember which field. Oh, it's this field here, isn't it? Oh, it's missed loads, look. Okay. So I've got 42,000. Now the target was 65, but I haven't got a tractor powered enough for that, so I'm going to have to rethink. There was a seeder on the mod hub, but I didn't get it. I don't think it was going to help me in this situation anyway. Or I could just stay with the seeder I've got and go for the this planter here. Which is 63. Only that's 6 meters wide as well. It's only 54. It's only 150 horsepower as well. Oh, but that does 9 miles an hour. It's a hell of a difference. Not too fussed about the fertiliser state. There's only 2 stages anyway in this game. That I can't afford. I don't like this one anyway. I like the other stuff by the same brand, but I just don't like this one really. The trouble is when you're using it, this that front bit the tractor hitches on still stays sticking out. So if you've got to go close to something on the edge of the field, you always hook up on it. Oh, it's frozen, but that's all right. That is basically because the tractor I sent off with the trailer has just unloaded, and now it's trying to work out how to get back to the farm again. Well, now it's worked it out. So if I quickly scroll to that tractor, you'll see. There we are. So it's come out of there. Oh, the contract's finished on field 57. We'll take the money. Let's all go. And we'll bring that tractor home, as I don't think there's any more spray. Oh, there's one spraying job there. We'll take that one then. Field 37. I think I'm just going to drive there myself, because it is fun having the workers drive around and stuff, but they are charging me for the pleasure. I'm pretty sure field 37 isn't too far away. Ah, now, I cannot drive across that field there. I own that one. I've already ruined it once. You can see my tracks there, look. It's really embarrassing. I nearly turned crop destruction off, actually. I thought, no, come on, play the game. Oh, it's a bit further than I thought. Oh, it's not that one that I just couldn't get the fertiliser to work on, is it? It is. Oh no, it's the one next door. It should be okay. Oh, there's something off with this bottom corner of the map, isn't there? It's not working here either. We're in the right field. 37. Spray with herbicide. Got herbicide. Alright, we'll cancel that one as well. So 36 and 37 I think aren't working if you're giants, if you're watching. So we'll cancel that. Head back home then. But yeah, I feel good about this game. I think it is. It'll take a little while, but it's going to be at least the difference between 17 and 19 again, I reckon. And he's got back home. Nice. Hey Welsh boy, welcome. Yo yo yo, how you doing? Man, I've got to get a bigger seeder. So I've got 48,000. How much can I sell a tractor for? How much do I need firstly to get the more powerful tractor? The 280 horsepower. The cheapest 280 horsepower is this one. So I need 142,000 for 280 horsepower. And I've got 48,000, so I need 100 grand. The tractors I own, one of them is worth one's worth 61,000. So basically I'm on 100,000. I only need 40,000 more. Can't believe that one's only worth 12 grand now. Crazy depreciation. Absolutely crazy. So I could sell that for 61, add that to my 50, that's 110. So I only need about 30 grand to get a 280 horsepower tractor, which hopefully will pull a 300 horsepower rated seeder. Just. Oh, that's a shame, Welsh boy. Make sure you haven't got your hard drive's not full of other games and stuff. Make sure it's like half empty. That helps. And then delete all your messages. You've probably got years worth of messages in the game, in the machine, clogging it up. Man, this contract's taken money. It's a tiny seeder and quite a big field. It's taken about 3 days. But I have been going quite fast because it was winter time. So, right, anything else worth doing? We've got a ploughing contract. We could do that. Field 7. Shouldn't take long. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. I've only got one tractor that can pull the plough properly, this one. Well, actually the Red Massey will pull it, just not uphill. Whoa, don't ruin my crop. Oh, that was close. I think next time I'll take the Ford water. Field 7's actually over here. Oh, it happens. Wouldn't be farming sim if you didn't end up upside down or in a ditch or somewhere. So this is field 7. Lovely. Leave him going. This tractor does need quite a lot of maintenance, so I tend to not use it unless it's for this plough or for the fertiliser, because it's fast to get A to B. But it is quite heavy on maintenance, this tractor. It is only worth 12,000 though, and its book price is is that it? Yeah, its book price is at least 170. So it's on its last legs. It's only worth 12,000. So it'll never be sold. Hey Zeke, welcome along Zeacon Street, welcome to the stream. Yeah, not bad, thanks. I went sailing for a month, and when I got back from sailing I turned it on a couple of times, YouTube, but I never hit the stream button. And actually I've hardly played Farming Sim until FS2 came out. I don't think I turned Farming Sim on for 6-8 weeks. I just need a break from it. It was getting a little bit repetitive, I think, for me. I'm quite enjoying the new beginnings, so that's good. It's nice to have something to work out again, how to do it and stuff. Anyway, how are you, Zeke? I hope you're well, sir. I must say the ploughs are much better. If you look at the field edge, you used to get those little diamond misses on a worker, and pretty much perfect look. No, I always used to think it was a shame in FS 19 and 17 that the ploughs didn't do a very good job around the edges. So you don't even need the flat ones really now. Anyway, I'm just going to rush and put the kettle on. I will be right back. Zeke, it was just racing locally in Cowes on the Isle of Wight, where the Royal Yacht Squadron is, which I did have to go in to collect a prize, and got pissed up on champagne at 10 in the morning, which was good fun. Which then made lunch and supper very interesting that day. But yeah, I came second this year. I like the ploughing in this game, I think it's really good. I like the rocks coming up as well. Yeah, if I was going to play this, rerun this game again, I wouldn't have bought this tractor. It came up, it was like 70 grand instead of 170 on the second-hand market. So I got it, thinking, oh, I'll always be able to sell it for 70 grand. And now it's only worth 12. I should have just waited till I could get the case. Yeah, too right, Zeke. Yeah, well, I came first 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago. And then 2 years ago, it didn't happen because of COVID. And then this year, I came second. So, yeah, all right. It would have been nice to come first again. But anyway. Right, we'll check on the sleeder. Oh, he's nearly finished, look. It's going to need repairing and filling up. I've got to get a planter as well. I want to upgrade my seeder and buy a planter. Oh. See, that's the same width, but it's direct till. This, I think this is what I've got, but it's not direct till. I'm sure of it. That's weird. Maybe I haven't got that front red bit on the front. Oh, I do. I didn't realise it was direct till. Stupid. I've been cultivating and ploughing thinking I had to. I don't know if you can take that front bit off. I don't think you can. This seeder offers the possibility to seed directly, whereas this one, it says a cultivator prepares the field for the next sowing. Now that is a great machine, that one. That's the one I really want, but 165,000 is well out of my price league. I used to use this one quite a lot in FS19. It's a great tool. For its width, it's really short, so you need tiny headlands with this one. It's a really good machine. Hey Lionheart, welcome. How you doing? Well, that's going to be, what, 20 minutes to finish that off. We'll go back to the other worker. I love the way the tractor tilts over like in real life. And actually when it's on the flat, because of the weight of the plough on the back, you can see the tyres bulging, the back tyres bulging. And the sound's so much better as well. So we'll check my production screen now. That's not, I think we'll turn that on till it's empty, and it will automatically send the flour to the bakery. The bakery is still running, and the bakery is auto selling. So I'm taking grain up to the grain mill. It's making flour with my grain. The flour's been delivered to my bakery, and it's selling the bread. So I'm actually getting more money than if I just sold the grain. But I have had to shell out about 180 grand on the bakery and the grain mill to do it. It's a nice steady income though. You get about 5,000–6,000 every day, rather than selling it all at once. Better check the contracts again. They do turn over quite fast, the contracts, I've noticed. I'm not doing baling at the moment. And the other thing I wanted to check was this page. Yeah, the Massey Ferguson needs repairing. The Cedar needs repairing. Plough needs repairing. The McCormick tractor needs repairing. And the ones that are lit up in brighter colours are in use at the moment. That's why it took me ages to work that out. That's why they're lit up, if you like. So this contract's nearly done. As you can see on this tractor, I've put the attachments on for a front loader. I could go to the shop to get the front loader and a couple of attachments and maybe start shipping some fertiliser and stuff like that back to the farm. But actually the easiest way to do it is probably just in the trailer. And anyway, the shop's not actually that far where I'm set up at the moment. Just sounds so much better than FS19, especially the gear shift traction. Yeah, he slowed down a little bit now. Awesome. We've got about another 10,000 coming in. We'll have to top up the seed and stuff, so that'll take 4. But the money's definitely going up at the moment. Might speed time up a bit actually. Let's go 10 times. Then hopefully we'll get a decent contract after lunch. Hey Ronnie, welcome back. I've got to keep an eye on the contracts, they do move quite fast. Cultivating, but nothing over 1,000, not really worth doing to be honest. By the time you get there, it's time to come back. Can't really do the baling at the minute, haven't got the hardware. That's it, it's all gone quite quiet. Am I still selling goods? Yep. May's not a good month price wise, let's check that out. Bread. Oh. Well, it's a good thing the bakery's pretty much out of stuff anyway, because the price is just dropping now till October, November. But at least the contracts are back now. It got me through the winter quite nicely selling that bread. So if anyone wants me to do anything in particular, either say so or just leave a comment, and I'll try and steer in that direction in future episodes. The contracts do generally cover most things. I haven't really got the money to do much else at the minute, so I think the cheapest cow pen is cheapest cowpens, that one at 75 grand. It only takes 15 cows. Blimey. Only the big ones only take 80. I suppose I could start with a small one at 240 grand. But they're still quite big. But I wanted to use the 700,000 one because it's got a robot in it that feeds the cows. It's really cool. But yeah, I suppose I could start off with one of those. Gonna have to, I think. I think the plough's actually going to finish first here. Yeah, definitely plough's going to finish. Contract finished. Take the money. Nothing else really worth doing there. If field 35 I think is quite close to my farm, so we might actually do that one. Let's take this back and let's have it drive itself back just because I can. If I can remember where it is. Oh my god, it's right up here. It might not make it back. Let's try. Set destination. And we don't want it actually in the farm because knowing me, it'll park in the middle of the field and then I'll ruin my field. And let's see what happens there. Yeah, it's thinking about it. Hey Zeke, good to see you, man. You take care. And I hope to catch you soon. Oh, we're still frozen up. Okay, it's not frozen now. It's on the move, look. And it's going completely the wrong way, but it might be looking for a road. Yeah. Oh, it's going the opposite way that I would have gone, but anyway. Left. That's it. We can't do a worse job than I did. I ended up upside down on the bridge coming up here. One thing that this feature does do is it makes you more likely to get fields further away from your farm because you're not too worried about the distance. You can sort of just leave it going and get on with something else. You can actually send it to the field and tell it to start work, but you have to be very precise with your destination point in order for that to happen. I think he's going to make it fine. We'll go back to the scene. He's really finished now, look. And another hour's passed, so I'll check the contract page in case we've got any more. Oh, look, we got 2,900 spray. Field 72. We'll take that. and we use this tractor for that. Field 72, can't remember where that is. Field 72, where are you? Okay, I know how to get there. That is sort of, might as well go by the shop and top this up on the way. It's just down there to the right, but the shop's just up here on the left, so. We'll do that. So I'm playing New Farmer, Normal Economy. I didn't leave it on easy. I have to say, so far, money's been very hard to come by. I bet on easy economy it wouldn't have been though, so that's cool. And we're going to field 72. I might got to stop my naughty habit of driving across fields because I've got crop destruction on. I was happy driving across some fields about an hour ago. Suddenly I came across one of my own and trashed it. Hey, at last, the seed is just finished. We'll set this off, then we'll tell the seeder, oh, can we get across the railway tracks? Yeah. He's good, we'll go to the seeder. That's not a seeder. Oh, that one's made it back. Cool. Just get this out of the main road. Not that I've got any traffic on, but I was playing with the traffic on, but the workers kept, well, they didn't keep doing it, but every now and then the workers were struggling driving along the roads with traffic. I'll give that a wash in a minute. So this guy's finished. We'll take the money. That was a hard-earned 5,000, that was. We're going to send this tractor to the shop. Set destination. Shop is here. Put it there and there. He's thinking about it. This is, I doubt you get these delays on a higher end console. This is an 8-year-old PlayStation. It's not even a slim one. It's probably done tens of thousands of hours work. It's never been taken apart and cleaned. It runs absolutely fine, even in midsummer. Never seems to overheat. On some maps, as you guys who followed me before know, I really pushed it with the number of tractors and sheds and things I had going on. Sometimes I have like literally 10,000-12,000 animals. Right, he's on the move, I think. Yeah. He's going the opposite way I'd be going, but he's on the move. Hey, Zentic, welcome along. Hey, Dylan Herbert, welcome along. Yeah, just doing a bit of farming, you know. FS22. Oh my God, he's crashed. Well, that didn't work out very well, did it? Right, I'm going to try once more. If it doesn't do it... Oh, there's a deer. If it doesn't do it, I'll drive it myself. That one's set destination. There. Go. To be honest, it probably wouldn't have hit that bridge if I didn't have the tank on the front. And the other thing's combine harvesters with headers on. No chance. There it goes. Which is why I've kept my header trailer. Because the combine's so slow, the old one you start with at the beginning of the game, that it's a really nice feature actually. You can tell the combine to drive itself there, while you get like a tractor and a trailer and all that malarkey over there at the same time. So that works really well. Let me give this guy a quick wash. And we have got a cultivation contract, haven't we? Got no paint left on the steps. An old boy, this one. I think I've got a cultivation contract on the go. Yeah, field 35. I think that's pretty local. It's only a tiny little contract. Probably take it 5 minutes, but anyway, it's a chance to use the new cultivator. So I can't remember where I left it. Field 35. It's this way. Oh look, the other tractor's got back. Well, I've just ruined it by getting in the way of it. It was going the right way. So I'll set this off, then I'll get the seeder, take it up to a shop. I might even trade it in. I've got enough money now to get the 65,000 one. Just not convinced I've got enough horsepower to run that one though. there's a baseball pitch over there. Let's have a look. Yay! God, just imagine you did that in real life, the trouble you'd get in, eh? That wasn't part of the plan. So, for those of you that want to know how to use the train, you don't just catch it in this version of the game. There's a couple of sell points that are actually outside the map. Goldcrest Valley. And the only way you can get stuff to the sell points is to put it into the silo, then put it into the train and take it by train. And the only way you can use the train is you have to go to these signal boxes. There's one each side of the map near the silos. So you go up to the signal box, press L3 and you rent the train. It's 1,000 an hour. So remember to give it back. And when you click on it, you just wait and the train will come. It'll take a little while though. That's going alright. We'll go back to the cedar now. Take this up to the shop, fill it up. Might actually repair all this stuff while I've got some money. Might even swing by the garage and fill it up with fuel as well, actually. He's filling up. Okay, it's gone past midday, so could be possibly be a good time to check the contract screen again. So if you sell something in the shop and buy something else and then think, oh shit, that is a mistake, the things you sell back to the shop go into a second-hand shop for something like 6 or 7 hours, and you can buy them back again, and they're cheap. You can pretty much buy them for what you sold them for, yeah? It's just worth remembering that. Hey, Lionheart. There's only 4 or 5 mods out so far for FS22. Nothing to write home about, but you know, it's going to happen. To be honest, the games, there's plenty of stuff there anyway. You don't really need them. Oh, what is that? That must be fertilizer in there. What is it? I don't remember buying that. I don't even know what it is. Well, it does say it's fertiliser. Maybe it is fertiliser, yeah. So we'll get a couple of seeds. In fact, we'll get 3. They're going to get used, so might as well. that's full up. I haven't got a workshop on the farm, they're 45 grand, so I'm just using the workshop here at the moment. So we're going to repair that, we're going to repair that, and we're going to repair that. And that is all my profits gone from that contract and some. But anyway, we're looking good. I love the gear shift on this tractor. I've got it on automatic, so the game's actually shifting the gears, not me. But yeah, I should have a go, really, I suppose. Okay, Ronnie. God, if it's supper time for you, it must be quite late here for me. What time is it? Oh my word. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, not too bad. I'll probably go another half hour at least. So with the on FS22, it tells you how far away from the end of the hose you are. And if you go past the limit, it just takes it out of your hands and puts it away, which is quite nice. That was a very expensive thing to buy. That Breedle. Anyway, I've got it now. Has this guy actually finished, or is he just pretending to have finished? Uh, 87%, he's missed quite a lot. It will be down this edge. So the workers go in more than 45 degrees now. I think they're going 22 degree segments. 97. We're on 98. Am I going to get 2% out of this bit? Wasting a lot of herbicide. Yeah, and the sounds are loads better, John. Oh, there's quite a big lump in the middle here. Let's take that out. That might do it. Contract finished. Hallelujah. Let's take the money. Cultivator's still going. I bet he's missed a bit or something. It's a tiny field. It should have finished by now. Let's check on that. We'll fill this up at the shop as well, as we'll be passing it. Not going to repair this one. I'll try and wait till they blow half, otherwise I seem to be doing it all the time. But actually, while we're there, it seems silly not to, doesn't it? Have a look at the in-cab view. Sound is just so much better than FS90. But I'm not going to unhitch it. I'm going to check the contract page again. It's not worth doing that. I think we'll just bring back the cultivator if he's done. Yeah. Right. Bedtime then. Oh, I wanted to go in this way. Hey, real good kid. Welcome. How you doing? $63,000 for that one. Oh, I've got to get the Lemkin because I've got the front bit already. So that only takes fertilizer, and that only takes 600 seed. Ah, but I have got a front one that takes seed, so that's okay. Right, no contracts. I think we'll go to bed. I know it's a bit early, but we've got a long, hard summer ahead of us, so and see what happens in the night. The first one, Yardy, Elm Creek, I think it's called. Just check my production quickly. Right, the bread's run out, we'll turn that off. And we'll turn that off because you get charged by the hour if you leave these running. So until I get hold of some more wheat or barley or sorghum, we're shut down now on the productions. Check the contracts, there might be something juicy come up in the night. 4 grand fertilising. Let's take that one, field 30 fertilising. But let's use a smaller tractor. Let's use the Massey. Yeah, I've got that mower sitting there, 25 grand, it was half price. But I wish I hadn't bought it, to be honest. Because I haven't used it. It was just cheap, so I got it. It came up in that second-hand shop thing, which I better check actually now, if there's anything else in there. But sort of regret it really. I could have had my planter by now if I hadn't done that. Right, he's good to go. So we're checking the second-hand shop. Oh, we've got lots of stuff. Oh. Slightly out of my horsepower range, but a T6 for 52,000. A Case Magnum for 154. That is not bad at all. I need to raise about 110,000 before that leaves the shop. I don't think I'm going to get there. And I've already got horsepowers in this, tractors in this horsepower rating. So the T6, as nice as it is, mind you, having said that, I could trade in my... I could probably trade in one of my other tractors and get that. How many horsepower is it? It's 125, so if I jack it up to 175, it's 77,000. Still pretty cheap. I do like the T6 as well. 77,000. How much can I get for my tractors? If I trade in the John Deere... No, I'd have to trade in the Massey, I think, unfortunately. Only the John Deere's more slots. How many slots is the New Holland? Oh, it's more slots. Only if I could raise 100,000, I'd get that. That's loads of horsepower. Ah, it's just too early for me. Unless the bank's going to be kind. Let's have a look. No! I could sell a field. But that sort of is going backwards, isn't it? Right, if I trade in the John Deere, I could get that T6. In fact, if I trade in this Massey, I could probably get that T6. Which would be a good one to have a loader on. I know it's got a nice turning circle, the T6. It's the trouble with these older tractors like this one. The turning circle isn't as good, but it's good horsepower. It's nice to drive. But no complaints with it at all. I haven't really got the money to have the luxury of choosing my brand at the moment. I just take what I can get based on horsepower, price. Oh, someone else must have started streaming. It's my viewers have dropped right off, unless it's me rambling. I'm pretty knackered anyway. Right, I'm going to slow time down and have a think about this. Oh no, I've crushed a bit of field again. Right, I've got 44 grand in the bank. I can sell. Oh, I've got to do it. It's a lot of tractor for the money. Definitely an upgrade. Sorry, Massey. Or is it John Deere? Which one's worth the most? No, it's the John Deere. It's going to go. Money, that's the same horsepower. Ugh. I think it's going to be JD that goes. It's worth more money. So I can get 53 for that. I've got 44. It's basically 100 grand. I can get that for 97. It's a better deal. And it's brand new. I know its turning circle's not brilliant and stuff. That is what I'm going to do. Because once I've got that, I can tow a bigger plough and everything. Once I put the horsepower up, which will cost me 45. But that will then take it right up to 260 horsepower. See, the T6 I'll probably keep forever. I'm getting waylaid from my mission of trying to get a planter though, aren't I? Oh, we can take the money for that. We can fertilise field 59. How fast is the T6? That might make my mind up. 31. Sold. Right, I'm going to buy the T6, but jack it up to maximum horsepower, put low loader on it. I've actually quite liked this tractor though. Anyway. If I can put a loader on this so I've got the same horsepower, it really doesn't make sense, does it? If this will take a loader, I don't think I'll bother. For the sake of 20,000, which I can't afford, pop to the shop and see what I can do to this. Okay, yeah, that's the club shop. That's where everyone's gone. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I'll continue on, probably a bit tomorrow. I'll probably play on a bit on my own anyway, but there's no point in streaming if everyone's over at FS Club. So anyway, stay safe everyone, and cheerio. Let's just do my night box thing. So if I customise this, will it take a front loader attacher? Yes. I think we'll go Hoyer. Don't know why. And it's only 1,500. I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, you will find out tomorrow. I've just got to work out how to get out of the stream.